Hey Exoticals, it's your girl with Exotical Rants. I'm back again with a story time. Let's get right into it. Okay, girls. So basically, I'm just warning you guys. This is a warning, and this reminded me of literally staying focused. This situation. I went to the store to get my doggy something so I can brush her out, right? And then when I was up there, like a lot of pet stores, they have like the grooming thing inside. So I went inside the grooming thing and just asked, do you guys offer a service to like, comb out, demat the dog, whatever? Do you guys offer a service? So when I first walked in, it was a very Afrocentric black woman at the front desk. She literally just looked at me, kind of had attitude, and was like, I don't know, let me check. I was like, okay. Literally, I'm super nice in person. I don't like literally have an attitude unless somebody gets an attitude with me. And then still, sometimes I'll just walk off on them, which is what happened with her. I was like, oh, she's like, oh, we don't offer that. We offer, like, we have to do the full service. I was like, oh, how much is the full service then? She was like, give me a minute. I was like, okay. So then she just told me the price and I said, okay, thanks. And then I just took my dog and I like walked out and just went and bought like some conditioner for my dog to do it myself. Cause I said, this lady has some issues. And then I noticed it was like no other dogs in there. So I'm like, it's the middle of the day. Like, why aren't there any dogs in here? Again, I had just came from another grooming place. And the lady told me to come back tomorrow. So I was like, I'll just go back there tomorrow after I demat her. Um, and it was that place had a whole bunch of dogs coming in and out. So I'm like, okay, why are they empty? And it's probably that girl, her attitude, or that woman. She was like maybe in her 30s. And then so like I'm looking for the conditioner that the other groomer suggested I get. Then she walks up on me with a whole new attitude, like, "Hi, I think you should just let us do it." And I'm like, I think I'll be okay because if she gets a haircut now, they'll have to shave her because like I need to brush out my dog. My dog has a lot of hair. So and I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna just go. I'm just gonna like just do it myself. And then this bitch is she tells me it's unhumane. I almost called her the B word because I'm just like, what? She was like, your dog won't sit still. I'm like, you don't know my dog. I said, my dog will sit still for me to brush her out. What are you talking about? Like this lady, then she started questioning me. Literally, I just stopped talking to her and just walked off, got the conditioner. And then this guy, it was like a white guy in there. He literally walked up and asked me, could he play with my dog? I let him play with my dog. And then I walked to the cash register. When I walked to the cash register, it was like, I didn't know his wife was with him. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were together. She walked up to me and was like, you're right. You shouldn't let her touch your dog. And I said, yeah. She was like, you shouldn't let her shave your dog. Your dog can be brushed out. And I was like, I know. I don't know what's up with that lady, but she was really weird. Ladies, like, literally, anytime I've met, like super Afrocentric women, they're very aggressive and very masculine. And they usually always have, not usually, the ones I've met have had a nasty attitude. I don't know what was up with this lady when I first walked in. Literally, I just asked her a question. She works there. She was at the counter. Then all of a sudden, I guess her manager or somebody told her to come talk to me so like they can get some business. But like, I'm like, even if even if you didn't tell me to shave my dog, I still would not have came back up there just because off when I walked in to ask a question, you had a nasty ass attitude. And then you're trying to tell me what my dog will and won't do, and it won't sit still and it won't do this. I wouldn't want you touching my dog anyway. Again, I have a very friendly breed, so I knew what the hell she didn't know what the hell she was talking about. She was an overweight, maybe brown skinned, monoracial looking woman. She was crazy. She was Afrocentric. She had like all these she had her dreads and all these beads and shit in her hair. I mean, she looked a hot ass mess. But I know that's some people's look, and I've noticed like those type of Afrocentric women, like they think they know everything. They'll give you advice even unsolicited. So I've just known to like stay away from them. And I'm a very quiet person. So like I was just looking at like her like she was crazy. I was just like, okay, Yeah, I know what my dog would be able to do. Have you had a dog before? Yeah, I have. I was just like, what? It was very weird. And this just reminded me, ladies, of just like protecting your peace. One, not taking advice from people that seem miserable and you don't want their life. Like they seem like she seemed super miserable when I walked in. She looked like she hated herself. She doesn't take care of herself because she was clearly overweight and she just looked miserable. She had a very bad attitude. That would make me like literally, I know never to go back into that store again because I was like, I would never let them do any like grooming services with my dog. Like first when I walked in, it looked kind of dirty and then they had like water on the floor without a wet sign. I noticed that. And then just her immediate attitude when I asked her a question. And I always start off when I come into places, I always be like, "Hi, how are you?" Then I just asked her the question, and I noticed like she just looked at me like she had like a very nasty demeanor. But anyway, long story short, ladies, like stay away from people that seem unhappy, people that seem miserable in their lives. Literally, like they're not at peace. So anytime they can disrupt somebody else's peace, they will do so. Um, I literally don't. That's why certain places I just don't go. I literally will pay more to go places where they have good customer service, where they have employees that are happy. And I had already made an appointment at another upper class, like another, like, I guess, prestige groomer that they said they would do everything. And they literally told me to do it myself so that she would be able to keep all of her hair, and get the haircut I wanted her to get. They told me to go ahead and like detangle her myself. Because she'll be more like literally. And we talked, and the lady was actually the manager at the other place. She told me what to do, and she was very nice. When I walked in, she spoke to me and told me, "I'll be right with you. Give me 1 second." It was no like attitude. She literally was like, "Yeah, if I do it today, I might have to cut her kind of low, and you might not like that. So I think you should brush her out." And she told me what to buy when I went to the other place because they didn't have that at her location. So it just reminded me, go places where you feel comfortable. And sometimes you might have to pay a little more. And actually, I end up not having to pay more, because I'm gonna like go in and like demat her or detangle her myself. But that just reminded me to not go to cheaper places because you get a cheaper experience, and usually it's like more hassle dealing with people that work there because they hate their job. They're not getting paid well, so they try to take that out on you. So go places where they're gonna treat you right. That's kind of why literally I started going to Target instead of Walmart all the time, because like Walmart employees usually have attitudes. They seem like they hate their jobs. And it's always so crowded. And I've started going to places that are less crowded. Even when I grocery shop, I'll even go to like Sprouts or Whole Foods. Even if it costs a little bit more, because I know I can be in and out without all the drama of people that hate their job, that are literally just working there because they're in a bad situation, you avoid like a lot of drama. And then usually the ones in my area, they're never overcrowded. No matter what time I go, they're never overcrowded. If I'm looking for something, I can get good customer service and just leave. So, and it's a quick experience, but it's a pleasurable one. So like I've noticed that like I've chosen peace over saving like an extra 50 cents. And then with Target especially, they'll give you cash back. Like when you buy stuff, they give you cash back for your next purchase. So I end up still saving money and time. And with Sprouts, like they give you, like if you shop there, they give you they give you digital coupons. And then if you shop there a lot, they start giving you money back. Say I go and buy groceries, I spend $70. I might get a coupon that prints out for 15 off my next $50 purchase or $70 purchase. So I've already saved money and I saved time, and I didn't have to deal with those disgruntled employees that work there at the cheaper stores that are like more so prone to discounts. I don't have to like deal with those attitudes. So this is just a lesson learned for me today. This actually happened today, girls. But yeah, it's lesson learned for me. Like literally, when you go into those cheaper stores, get in and get out, and don't like ask them for any type of help because they don't want to be there anyway. But anyway, Exoticals, have a great day.